Hello guys, my name is Samuel, and today I want to tell a story of mine in the past. I'm currently at my house and just wake up from my sleep. So, the story that I want to tell is about when I was young at seventh grade. I think, yeah, seventh grade. Uh, there is a time when I feel like a genius that doesn't need to study anything when there is an exam or something. So this is actually a fun story, but it's kind of inspirational. So uh, when there is always an exam or a quiz, I always not study about anything because when I not study about that material, I still can get a good score uh, in that subject like English or mathematics. Uh, so I think that I never need to learn again about the material. I just do it when it was exam. I do that until I think until 12th grade, and no, not 12th grade, but until I was graduate from my junior high school, because there is a moment when I feel like uh, I was the smartest student, the genius student in my class, and I always like get the top score, especially in English. And then at the final exam at ninth grade, the what is it called? The graduation exam, as I can say, the final exam. Uh, it was an important test, important exam, but I did not care and did not learn when uh, there is the exam, and I think that I can still get a good score. I usually get above 9 or not above 9. I mean like 90 above, never get lower than that, or maybe 80 the lowest. I never think of get below 75. And uh, in the exam, not the final exam, like the basic exam, I it's a fact that I never get below 75 that time in junior high school. So that's why I think that I am a genius. So I never study anything, and I always like when the test result is being given to all of the students in my class. I always like try to booing my friend because my friend get lower score than me, and of course as a junior high school student, I also do that. I also like to, yeah, uh, like telling my friend, my show off my score to my friend that I can get this great score, but they can. So many of my friends, yeah, we still like laugh together because it's a joke, but I often do that. And then at the final exam at ninth grade, uh, actually one of my friend, like no, not one of my friend. I think like several of my friend that always get lower score than me, but in the final exam I get lower than them. So that's why I kind of realize, and my friend actually, when they get higher score than me, they also do that thing where they uh, booing me to because of my low score, and then I realized that I need to study more because I have this ambitious thing in the past that I want to get great in every subject. I want to get above the score of my friend. I want to get the top the top in my class. I want to be the best in my class at any subject. But that time makes me, that I have told you that I need to study more because of my stupidity. I didn't want to learn anything because I can always get a good score without studying, but after that final exam I get like below maybe 60, around 60 and 50, not in only just one subject, but maybe there is a couple of subjects that I get that low score. So that's why I think of that, and I don't want to get my friend to show off their good score because I am the lowest one in my circle, like my boy circle. And also there's a girls too that get higher score than me. That's why in after I graduate, I decided to always study before the any of exam or mini quizzes in my school, and I sort of making a plan of when I should study. So when there is like an exam, upcoming exam, I always have to study maybe 2 days before or 3 days before, and I make a schedule when do I start learning this material and this material, the next material. Yeah, and that was kind of stressful for me because I never usually do that. I never usually learn with a schedule. I never learn with a schedule. I just learn whenever I feel want to learn. But after that, uh, after that moment in my life, I start to think about that a lot, because in one side I don't want to disappoint my parent that what is it called, pay for my school, so I have to do my best. Also I don't want to be the what is it called, not a stupid student, but always the student that always get a low score. I don't want to get that. That's why in the first year of my senior high school, I start to serious about my school and everything else. So that's one of my story, and there is also another. This, I think this my second story is most of people when they were young, they do this thing. So this is before I'm junior, yeah, before I go in junior high school. So when I was at fifth grade, fifth grade, this is actually a fun story, but a sad story too for me, because when I was like in first grade, there is this new student that come in our school, and in that time there is just one class. Like in the first grade there is only one class, until the sixth grade it's only one class, not like for first grade A and B, but it only one class. So this new student come into our class, and yeah, actually he start to study there, start to study at my school. And then at the time I feel like I am the strongest one in the not the strongest one, well, there are actually like a circle of boys that have like uh what is it called, like a gang, sort of a gang. And it was just we're playing, yeah, that stuff in our own circle, and there is always a rank like between us boys, who is number one and number two and number three in that class, but in the bad way. So when the new student come, I bullied him because my because I just don't like his face at that moment. It's like the stupid stuff that I'm doing. And then when we start to study and have a break time, in that break time we go out of class. Everyone go out of class. And we start to bully him. Well, it's not only me, but I am the one that provoke everyone else to bully this new student. And at the break time we go out and start like hitting him with pencil case, or just say a pet stuff to him in that break time. And when I was at that age, I feel like I am doing nothing wrong. It was only for my fun. Yeah, and then I still do that until I'm at fifth grade. Yeah, I'm in fifth grade. So, and in fifth grade, I still one of the student that always provoke everyone else to do this, to do bullies. And there's actually one of my close friend that do that with me. I never actually get bullied, but in fifth grade I get bullied back, because I don't know what the reason, but uh, my whole one class is like staying away from me. And I like asked one of my friend why like all of the student in our class, all of my friends is staying away from me. I don't know what reason, or especially the girls who not like join the bully stuff and something, but they staying away from me. So that's why I asked one of my friend, but my friend didn't answer anything and just leave. So that whole day of my school, I get alone from and yeah, I get alone from the beginning of the class until the end of my school time, until the end of that one day of school. But before the end of that uh, school, I can I cannot uh, I cannot stay quiet when I get like I literally have no one to communicate. So that's why I'm start to cry because no one want to talk to me because they stay away from me. And then my teacher saw me crying, and asked, and then I got asked by my teacher why I am crying, and then I say the reason why I'm crying, and then my teacher called all of my friends, and my teacher told my friend to say sorry to me, and of course all of my friends do that. They do sorry to me, uh, and then it was all just kind of a revenge to me because I always start this bully thing, always be the one to provoke all of the other guy to do the bully to one guy. And yeah, I often get called by the principal, and I always have the same reason, like yeah, it was fun but stupid because it's a dumb thing to do in that time. But yeah, I don't care at that time. I don't know what is the consequences after I do that. But yeah, when I'm at this age right now, I realize how dumb I am at that moment. I often get called by the principal, and then, but fortunately, I still graduate from that school with yeah, not a good score, but yeah, not a bad score too. So kind of in the middle one where I get like maybe just at the minimum score that I have to get. And that's my whole story, my two story. So thank you for listening.